Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the North Carolina Tar Heels taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around, they use him. Sometimes he blocks, sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Lopez wants to fire. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep the drive alive. The Tar Heels are stopped, but not before getting the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Goes to the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Under fire. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. After another clutch third down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Lopez to pass. Buys a little extra time. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. You want to be aggressive and try to...
They fake it, looking for a man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a ship.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Nixon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. He's loose. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Can't get him to the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. He's got him this time.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Looking for the tie with the extra point. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it, it's Gauze. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lopez to pass. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, they knock him free. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And that one's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on 3rd down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Orange! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Moving away from pressure. Pulls it in. It's Shipp.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Quick spin on the run. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense has...
Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Heaves it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Lopez to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Gauze. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Puts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lopez wants to fire. Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
To the air on 1st down. Big guy smells it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina. Extra point here will tie the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UTSA is going to walk off the field there inside the Alamo Dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Willis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it. Touchdown, Cuse. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll get get this drive going from the 17. Lopez to pass. Slings it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds space on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Pulls it in. It's good. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Lopez wants to fire. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The 40, the 30, at the 20. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the... For 6. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, UNC! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Gets it past the marker. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. First play of the first possession of OT. Gets the back moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, and these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football? Man, it's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels will start us up here in overtime. Motion from the back. Lopez to pass. Gets it to the back. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They'll run it on first and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
How what?
They'll send the tight end in motion. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Third and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof.
Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Tar Heel. They strike first in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
Don't know.
Absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats.
Oh, they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's game, baby. Let's go.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hell. Yeah.